TGS time. Welcome, everybody. Honest Abe here with my cohort, the man himself, a.k.a. the GOAT.
Boom. It's Boofy time.
So I know we've been a little bit under pressure, with a lot of stuff going on back there, but you might want to watch some of the stuff the boys create. I know you created that LBD video that I just watched for the first time.
Yeah, what we do.
You might want to correct it because they're not bundles. They're actually in boxes.
You know what's fucked up? They had it at 500. I made him change it to 300. I didn't even. I got so caught up on that it said 500 instead of 300. I didn't even see the bundle part.
Welcome to my world, Junior. Welcome to my world. There she is. I knew I had a cutter here somewhere. Getting ready to light up. Let's get our boy on, man. Mr. Espiritu Santo himself, a.k.a. Jesus. There, look at that sexy god, man, right there.
Look at that mane. That mane it's just ravishing.
Hello, everyone.
You
Delicious.
are looking studly, brother.
Goat boy. How is everyone doing tonight? Thank you for the compliments.
You're always welcome.
You are broadcasting live from Vegas TPE show. Is that correct?
That's correct. I snuck off the trade show floor back to my room to have a little peace and quiet so that I could, communicate with you freely and without interference or molestation.
Don't lie. Don't lie. Were you happy to get off the floor for a little bit?
Bro, are you kidding me? I was like, hey, no, Big Delicious, I gotta go. It's a show. I can't stop for this. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Good day. I said good day. Yeah, it's nice. You know what? We need to do a live show like mid-afternoon every trade show I do, I think. It's worked out very magnificently, I might say.
Well, we will. We could arrange something like that. I just want to
let pull that off.
What was that, bro?
I said we could pull that off.
Why not? Yeah. I just want to let all our listeners know that this TGS very special broadcast of our TGS limited edition release number 4 has been brought to you by Clyde Mays. Clyde Mays Spirit lives in every bottle, a legacy authentic as the Alabama-style whiskey he invented over 70 years ago. Just one sip and you'll see that his integrity and commitment to quality gave us a damn good standard to live up to. Roll Clyde. Thank you, Clyde Mays.
I just want to let our listeners know that Abe is currently about 3 Clyde Mays deep at this time.
I need to get another one. Most of it being is I had a major tooth issue over the weekend and actually went to like an emergency thing yesterday, so I'm kind of like in tooth pain. So this is helping the cause.
You have to medicate. Delicious.
Clyde Mays is very medicinal when needed.
Yes, indeed.
Very medicinal.
And I was going to mention that I noticed that there was an image imposed next to us on this broadcast of an elixir. Obviously not Room 101 gin, of course. But you know what? A little Clyde Mays in your mouth is going a long way for you today. So
you muted yourself, and I feel like you're making a good point.
Yeah. I said we probably should have approached you to sponsor one of these virtual segments. Maybe the one that you're actually on would have been probably a good call had we thought of it. We've been slightly preoccupied, but we did get you in a very other good spot.
We did it. Very good.
Yeah. You did. Oh, I was just sassing you a little bit, Delicious. I know the drill.
It would have made sense.
By the way, it's fine because I just did the promo kind of myself.
You kind of did. It made sense.
I kind of did.
Should have thought of it and probably threw it in there, but
no, man. We got work to do here. We got dead plant pleasure delivery vessels to discuss. Should we not reveal this yet?
Oh, we can. But
they know why they're here.
By the way, you got to send me that little twirly video because I want to put that on my internet stuff.
Yeah, I have a short version. I can send you.
Yeah, man. Very nice.
I just before just want to chat a little bit. How is the TPE? They really kind of, I don't know, TPE was never in February. When did it start happening in February?
Wasn't it no, man. I think it was typically in the very end of January. No?
Or January? Was it even January?
I thought it was like typically the last weekend of January, and I think it's a week earlier this year.
If I remember, it was TPE, and then like right before the pandemic, and everybody basically got COVID at TPE and didn't know it. And then we were the last event, and then
true.
The world was
Because
over.
they've announced next year's date and they're pushing into great smoke territory. I gotta have to talk with them TPE people, man. They're literally
encroaching a bit.
Yeah,
They
they're
really
encroaching.
scheduled their TPE event next year during Great Smoke time. A lot of
Unbelievable.
manufacturers are gonna have to make some hard choices next year.
Unbelievable. Well,
Next
I'm
year
Team Delicious.
Next year we'll really see who gives a shit.
Oh shit!
I'm putting it
The
out there
pressure's
now.
on.
We'll
I
see
will
who
say
really
that
gives
the
a shit
show
next year.
there's great traffic in it. Today was the first day, and to me it seemed packed. It seemed last year it was
I
kind of recovering
understand.
from COVID.
Hold on. I understand it's packed. But when you say it's packed, you have to remember it's also representing the freaking 12 million C stores and B stores are in the country. Is it packed with premium cigar people?
It's both. Both sides they kind of draw a line right down the center of the convention hall, the giant red carpet, and on one side is premium smoke, and the other side is the weed stuff, right, and the vape Mageddon, right, and so it's pretty full on both sides, man. Especially in the little boutique cubbies that they have there, all the spots that they have for the more artisanal boutique brands.
John Carney mentions that we also coincide with Pro Cigar, but that's been going on for 16 years, John. The real players just leave Friday and make sure they're at the event Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not selling
True
anything
story.
Pro Cigar.
I don't know if you're selling anything at Pro Cigar, but the Great Smoke is a pretty good event to be at. Maybe. Maybe
Shit.
not. I don't know. I'm talking shit tonight.
I like it. It's like there's going to be two of us now. Like normally it's just me talking shit and everyone else going like, oh my God, what are we, turn off the screen for a second, regain composure. Now, it's going to be collaborative.
Quick public service announcement. They're not sold out.
Your refill, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They're not
What?
sold out. We haven't dropped them yet. They're not live yet. The product
So,
is not sold out.
let's get this out of the way because we're gonna get everybody freaking out. So here's the thing: we like to make sure everybody has an opportunity to make sure they access the TGS store. If you don't know how to, to buy this product, let's show the product, man. You got the product.
Yes, I would be delighted to show it. Look at that. Look at that.
This has to be one of the sexiest packaging I've seen in a long time. Super sexy, not just
Thank
super sexy, Matt, but
super duper limited. And by the way, this is the first example, the first time that we've ever daylit this packaging format. Look at how.
Yeah, I like that.
Look at how it easily penetrates the vessel, the larger cavity. You see?
I mean, it's
The
full
sheath.
of piping hot sexuality. It really is.
It's true. It's true. The cigars, the cigars, and you have to have a proper sheath for that beast. Otherwise, all that energy is just going to leak out all over the floor.
Exude itself
Make a
everywhere.
fucking mess. I mean, it's like you can't even clean it up with a couple brownies. You know what I mean?
So if
So-
you're watching this broadcast and don't know what we're talking about, Matt is one of the guys. There she is, the most beautiful bartender in the world. Thank you. We'll switch. There it is. Look at that beautiful box.
Look at that.
Gorgeous, sexy. Salute.
My
Look at
goodness.
this.
Oh
Think that's
my
tall?
God.
That's a double.
What kind of pour is that?
That's called a
That apple juice.
double Clyde Maze. That's a double roll tide.
Looks like a quadruple in certain
So,
states. but
anyways,
I'm
if
not
you're
gonna
watching this
judge.
broadcast and you don't know what's going on, we've commissioned 5 manufacturers to make special edition cigars for those who are participating in the Great Smoke 2022. And Matt Booth is the 4th release. So you have to be attending either live or virtually or participating in the Great Smoke to have access to the Great Smoke store where this product exists. All right. And we just want to make sure everybody who has a ticket, whether it's virtual or live, has time to log into the TGS store. And my man Alex is going to turn it on when he feels it's fit, bro. I don't know if you're ready. I haven't been able to text. Texting and talking is going to be tough right now.
When the vibe is right and not a moment sooner.
Yeah.
That could be now. I mean,
Fuck it, it's on.
It's
Yeah,
on.
fuck it, get
It's
the-
on. It's live.
live. Oh,
Don't
shit.
kill
It's
yourself.
live. Oh, my God, it's live. Oh, my God.
So I got to say, I want to talk about the cigar a little bit because you gave me a couple samples, not many. I think it was only 4.
Yeah, it was a little back.
You gave me 4 samples at the PCA show last year.
Yes.
I bought them back. I let them sit. And we smoked them, and we were blown away by it. Now, I got a question today, and I answered yes because my assumption was only yes. But my assumption was you tried to recreate the original Big Delicious blend in this format. Was that the plan, or is it a completely different blend?
No, 100%. I mean, look, the concept is I wanted to create something that was reflective of the original emotion of that product and its personality. You know, obviously, when you're cooking in someone else's kitchen, things always end up tasting a little differently, right? And that's what's going on here. This product we make proudly with the kids at William Ventura in the Dominican Republic. But this is a
number 3 consensus. No, William Ventura. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, William Ventura. So they're the guys that make Farce and Doomsayer for us for the Room 101 brand. And you know, I wanted to create something that was definitely a nod, like I said, to the original potency and emotion of that product. But I also kind of wanted to tinker a little bit, right? I wanted to maybe reimagine it, but not in a way that was going to bring us off the tracks of the original. So, I mean, you did answer them correctly. I mean, this is meant to align with the original, you know, but simultaneously has a little bit of zip zap that the other one didn't, you know. So there you go.
Yeah, you muted yourself again, Abe.
Man,
oh dear.
I ain't gonna lie, I probably haven't had an original one probably in over 5 years, maybe longer. So I couldn't tell you at this point. What I can tell you is this is a good stick.
I think the only original ones left are probably in the set of the few sets sitting in a vault somewhere.
We don't have any sets left, Alex.
Well, I didn't say they were for sale. I said
we got some like lying. We like to archive stuff and keep it for
in the archives. But
Hoard, perhaps.
Hoard.
Covet.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Monger. Product mongering.
But
this is I'm really in all fairness, in all reality, man, I'm extremely proud of the way this came out, man. I really am. And you know, my goal was to do you proud, and also, you know, this is meant to be a tribute to our kids, you know, to our sons.
Well, I was gonna get that. This is like 6 years plus in the making.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna queue up the original Big Delicious, and then I'm gonna let you talk about how we started talking about LBD. All right?
Yes.
So Matt Booth at one, and rightfully so, at a TGS event when we used to do KMA live, which was a terrible idea. But we used to do KMA live that Saturday morning, and I would sometimes hop on, then hop off and go put out fires. And Matt commented, "There goes Big Delicious" on a segue, and I think he called me Big Delicious for the first time. And
you got named.
I got named, and then we said, "Let's come out with a Big Delicious cigar." And you had your artist friend in Australia, Pecky, who crafted the now known, you know, Big Delicious art, the Jackie Brown Funkalicious art. That Don Big Delicious was probably one of my favorite releases. We made a cool cartoon strip, The Adventures of Big Delicious in Swanky White, which your wife Pterodactyl Boo had an appearance as the antagonist.
Yes.
And you can still see that comic strip on www.room101bigdelicious.com. I think that's the page. It still exists out there somewhere. So, and this cigar was a big hit. We had a big event here in our headquarters in Boynton Beach. It went over great. It was probably one of our more popular micro blends. And then I had a son, and about a year later, you had a son.
Correct.
And then we started talking about doing a sequel back then in tribute to our boys. LBD.
There it is. Look at the gold accordion, man. Look at it.
Yeah, that gold accordion threw me off.
How so?
I didn't know how that worked into what was going on in that picture.
How does any of this work?
I
Look
mean,
look at that. It all flows, man. You have stoic, full command presence. You know, you've got Pterodactyl Boo in the background, the whip, and then the bizarro of the cigar business. right there all together.
Alex, we got Roger asking, is it limit? Did you set it to limit 2 as normal? Or did you set it to limit 1? Not, it's limit 2. So you can get up.
I'll do a double bubble, but I'll do a little
double check. But yeah, Roger's asking. So we talked about it probably about 6+ years ago when our boys came, and we just never got around to it. I actually believe you sent me some round samples a few years ago, maybe 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago, and then that never came to fruition.
Yeah.
And we finally got on track, and then when this was coming out around TGS time, I thought it'd be perfect to make it. It was such a small run, I said it'd be perfect to make it a TGS release.
I agree, man. I agree. No, I'm honored, man. We're back in the mix.
Well, when you gave me the cigars at PCA and Alex and I smoked them, I said, wow, this is going to kill it. And then when you sent me the packaging, along with your little text message that went along with the packaging.
I need a minute.
I like to communicate.
I need a minute.
Alex needs a minute.
Yeah, so I don't know why it's doing it again, but the little quantity drop down, the 2 isn't there. Just click the green button, add more, and it'll add your second one. I see what the mix-up is.
Can we get this fixed before the next final release?
I was fixed for the last one. I don't know what happens.
Technology, man. It's way too technical.
I'll do it. I'll get it done. You know what? Let me do something real quick, though. Let me do this. Nobody move.
So, Matt.
Wait.
Working.
I'm going to cut you off. Wait a minute.
Cut me off?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Let's do this. We're going to go here. I'm going to walk everybody through it. We're going to go here. We can see this, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Store. Limited release. So I see the issue here. Look, it doesn't give us the 2. So we can click add to cart and then click add more.
Boom.
And that'll give us our 2. We got 2 in the cart.
All right.
Double up, Buttercup.
Double
up, Buttercup. Maybe we should like clear this up for the next one.
Yeah, I'll see what's up.
Excellent.
It happens.
Roger forward. Roger, if you think typing in this chat order to credit my shipping will get anything done, pal, I love you, but your universe that you're living in right now is not one we're existing in.
Roger, who has access to me personally.
I am seriously.
No,
just put it in the chat. They'll see it. And they'll be taken care of. No.
Give me a message.
Denied.
I am so like, yeah, he's laughing. It's not happening, Rob. First off, I won't remember. I'll tell you that right now.
You know, I always enjoy watching people enjoy themselves.
Well, I got this toothache, man. I'm trying to numb the
I
hell out of it.
understand.
Teeth pain is the worst. I'd rather be in a knife fight than have tooth pain, man. It's just brutal.
Yeah.
Fix your eyeball, fix your brain.
Yeah.
You can't focus.
It's no good, man. It's no good.
You know, you get stabbed, you got a cut, you got a wound, it's okay. But this shit affects your brain, your eyes, your ears. I mean, everything goes nuts with a tooth.
I understand. You'd rather be lacerated.
John, I'm sorry, Patrick John, I'm having Clyde Mays, Alabama style whiskey.
Abe's the happiest drunk alive.
I'm the best drunk ever. If you can get me like, and I'm not really full blown drunk, I'm just heavily buzzed right now. But if you can ever get me full blown drunk, I'm because listen, people drunk will tell you a lot about themselves, whether they're mean drunks. Yeah, I'm life just got the best it could be drunk.
Yeah. Same. Because like, oh my God, I feel phenomenal.
Well, bro, you look phenomenal.
You do look phenomenal.
Thank you, man.
Seriously, bro, you just got like some style going on. You got like, the whole like prophet, military artist thing going.
Have you seen the most recent artwork for the Divine Spaceman that I posted online today? It's going to be an extension of.
Not a lot of line time today, but
understood.
Might have missed.
You should check it out. I'm not going to spoil it, and we shouldn't derail.
Look what I'm wearing.
Look at you, man. Made in full girth size.
Custom made for me. He had to custom make them for me, literally.
Everything I make for you is custom.
This white one took like two or three tries.
And typically everything is done with multiple attempts because they're like, what, larger? And I'm like, yeah, no, bigger. So it's like that we graduate up.
Listen,
cautiously.
I have every beautiful piece here. One of these days, I gotta clean them, man. They tarnish. I gotta clean them all up and just put them all out. I've got some awesome rings. I got the big delicious necklace he made for us.
That's right.
I got some cool stuff. In fact, I got a ring. I think it was a skull with a bandana around it. I didn't even order it. You're like, dude, I made this for somebody. I don't know what anybody was thinking, but you were the only person I thought of that it might fit. And he said, he did. He sent it to me. But man,
It's
it's
true.
some awesome stuff.
It's true, man. It's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, we have a history, man. I mean, look, for me, and me, far you're junior in the business, but I mean, I'm going on, this is 13 years in the game, in market, 14 since I was working in the factory for the first time, right? And you were one of the first cats I met coming into the business. So, this has been, for me, you've been a permanent fixture in the cast of characters in this business for me.
Do you know why? So, I mean, some people know. I mean, this is what people don't get, especially people who are outside this industry who think they're in. We're not business, just, relationship. Matt and I are close friends. His family is set with my family. We break bread. This is what this industry is about. We're very intimate. It's not like we just do business together. We're very close. And do you know why I met you? I don't know if you even know this story. Do you know why I actually met you?
I think I know the cliff notes. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, one Mr. Sal Fontana introduced us.
I knew it.
Yep. My mentor, his painting is right there on my wall, given to me by Evan Darnell. Sal Fontana, one of my dearest friends and one of my greatest mentors, tells me, this room 101? I said, no, what's room 101? He tells me about it. He goes, this kid's great. You got to meet this guy. And I'm like, okay. And he literally introduced us. And we've been friends, like literally ever since.
Yeah.
Ever since.
And I always like to hear that because, to me, he would, because I used to have short black hair. And so he would just always call me Dracula. And he would heckle me. He'd be like, "Hey, Dracula!" And then
he would call you a hippie so bad right now.
Yeah,
he saw you He's like, "What? You become a hippie?"
He'd give me the business, man.
But yes, Sal was very enamored with you, very impressed, and he literally insisted, like, you need to meet this kid, and that's why we met. He's literally Sal Fontana. Cool. Here's to Sal, man. We miss you, Sal.
Here's to Sal.
So, Matt, if you could look at this burning break.
Delicious. Look at it.
Delicious. Tell us
the ash.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't even tell you what this cigar is made of compared to what was the original one. Tell us about the cigar if you can, without disclosing any company proprietary secrets.
Of course. So, wrapper is San Andres Maduro, encapsulating kind of a secrety mixture, but there are some Nicaraguan tobaccos in the filler, as well as some Pennsylvania broadleaf in the filler as well. It's a very unique blend. The Pennsylvania is the difference from the original, right? And it gives this a little bit more weight on the palate, gives it a little bit more potency, I think, and even as it rests out, I think it maintains a little bit more strength than its former self. But the way that I see it, our children are going to be stronger versions of us, right? So it kind of also genetically made sense.
Mm-hmm. What a great analogy.
Yeah. So, I mean, and this is why I dig cigar making, is because that literally was seemingly cosmically appropriate, right, for this blend. And that's, to me, what it was meant to represent. So, in the tinkering process as it relates to the blend, that was kind of the sentiment surrounding it, right? So, like I said, man, I love the cigar. I think it smokes phenomenally, and it's probably one of the better cigars that we're currently offering. Not to completely defecate on my collection, but it's a phenomenal cigar. It's a partial defecation.
I got to tell you, I mean, look, I don't want to. Right. I don't want to take anything away from our prior TGS releases, right? The Aganorsa Aniversario Maduro, the DD&T, the DT&T EX78, the Diet Sarsaparilla, all stellar program. But I was excited about this one We've been talking about this for
Yeah.
6 years. I'm saving. I'm telling everybody right now, so don't get upset. All 300 didn't go up online, right? So I'm saving one of these with Asher's name on it. This is going to be, and next time you come down here, we catch a great smoke. You got to sign it too. And this is going to be
sure.
This is going to be to my boy. He'll crack it
That's
open on
what's
his
up.
18th birthday, LBD.
Well, then I'm gonna have to do the same, bro.
We should do one for
I'll
yours.
bring
I was going to
mine.
say we should do one for you too.
All right. Of course.
Yeah. There we go. And I think it's very important for people to know, because some people, although, you know, I find that the cigar is the foundation of everything that we do. Oh, I just realized I kind of gave a tongue-in-cheek shout out to my boy Nick. The cigar is the foundation of everything that you see here, but there are other collector types that the cigar actually physically acts as a chassis to support the band and other packaging materials, right? They buy the entire package, right? So I think in terms of the packaging, they must understand that this is the first cigar that we've ever released that features my new super duper limited 10 count coffin stilo, right? So this is how, if you see a Room 101 or Matt Booth related product, right, and it looks like this, you know it's limited edition, you know. And quite frankly, man, I have no issue with all the bundle jams that are out there in the universe, but, you know, I wanted to make this obviously with a little bit more investment and care put into its physical
6 years
representation.
in the making, bro.
Yeah. I mean, this shit should be like
a
Versace box or something,
right?
6 years. You know what I mean?
How are you gonna put a project 6 years in the making in a bundle?
Yeah, and also just appropriate timeline for me in the business and where we're at today, right? So this is kind of at the doorstep of new beginnings, you know. So
I just want to say, as far as packaging, I know a lot of people out there don't give a shit about packaging, but this feels sexy. I mean, what is this finish, man? This is like
the satin finish.
It's like, yeah, it's a satiny finish. This is a sexy box.
It ain't bad. I'll tell you that much. I'm very excited.
I might have to go home and wake up my wife after this show.
You know,
this box.
Just show her the box, and she'll know what's up. No words need to be spoken. She'll be like, "Hey," she's like, "Okay, all right, it's time."
Ryan Miller says, nicest TGS packaging so far. I have, well, this year. I gotta believe that this one takes a cake. This is super sexy packaging. Though I will tell you that the packaging on the next release is going to be pretty sexy too. Yeah, little taser. A little taser.
Has anyone ever watched My Safe Word is Pineapple Juice? Has anyone seen this video?
I almost just spit out my Clyde Maze. No, I don't even know what that is.
No.
Just for recreational watching later. It's a phenomenal. It's just a stitch in time that is brought to you by the internet and modern day technology that we now possess. You know, everybody can just film everybody at any time. So, you know, my safe word is pineapple juice.
Room 101 Shadow Army wants me to continue stroking the box. I am stroking the box.
Shit. I just want to make it very clear. My hands are free.
Wait.
No, and by the way, I can't text and talk anyway, so it's like
It's not coming out. There it is.
Look at that. Look at him unsheath that.
This really is a sexy feeling box.
Yeah, that's a keeper box. That's a keeper box.
My daughters are all gonna want these boxes for jewelry and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a super different box. But Alex, I haven't seen you smoking, man. Are you smoking yours?
Yes.
Because I gotta tell you, is it the Clyde Maze? I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm not choosing, but this is just getting better.
Yes, and it's actually I feel like it's better than the original tests we smoked. Maybe because it sat in the factory longer, got the age a little more. But it's even better than the original one we smoked.
Nice.
This is just getting better, Matthew. Thank you so much for.
Of course, man.
First off, thank you for always your support of everything we do. Matt's always,
and likewise,
Matt is always on board. Though I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell everybody out there who's watching this. Here's a guy who probably has the least amount of resources. to be involved in almost everything we do. And he steps up to the plate, and not only steps up to it, but is happy every time we're doing something. He wants to make sure he's involved. So
100%.
this was awesome. And I just want to say thank you for being involved in the Great Smoke this year. Crazy year this year. This is the year of crazy, without a doubt, with the Great Smoke. Hands down, going to be probably the most epic event ever. But literally on the back side of it, the GOAT will tell you, craziest year ever. Craziest year ever.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be there in full support.
Abe's already, and we need a miracle mode. I think we're all right.
Oh, damn.
No, I've already made that statement. We pull this off, it'll be a miracle. But I say that every year.
I said that. I said you say this every year.
But it came a little bit earlier this year.
And that's why I'm like, well, that's a little early for those.
Hold on. But I think it's a little more justified this year. It'll be a miracle we pull this off.
I think that you just had a little PTSD moment, a little traumatic flashback because you started working on timelines. And
okay, hold on. With all due respect, though, you never see the whole picture. So Alex likes to work in his little bubble of we got everything under control because he doesn't see the 20 things that are out of control and we are behind on. So he's like, and I bust his balls all the time because I'm walking around here like a chicken with no head, trying to get you done. And Alex is walking around like, Rico Suave.
Getting it done.
We're good, man. We're good.
We're all right. It's too early for we need a miracle. The whole place is on fire.
Listen, here's a perfect example, right? We got this TGS catalog first time, right? First time we were doing it.
And probably last.
No, now it'll be easy to put together. It was the first time putting it together, but so like when the first day we were behind in getting it done and whatever, I started freaking out. I was like, oh, we got it under control. We got it under control. And I see right away, I said, no, this could be a problem. Sure enough, like 4 days later, he goes, man, this catalog's a problem. I'm like, bro, I was there 4 days ago. Now, oddly enough, as much as we stressed out over this thing,
it's done. It's in the printed.
Wait, not even that. It ended up being not the thing that's going to screw us up the worst.
See? So in the end, we'll get it done. It gets done.
This is not only going to be the most epic Great Smoke year, but it's going to be the year I'll be the most happiest when it's behind us. Literally.
Well,
literally.
I can agree with that.
The world is a weird place, man. Nobody's got stuff, whether it's cigar industry, whether it's packaging, whether we're waiting on trinkets that are supposed to be in the swag packs, whether it's automobiles, whether it's liquor. We can't get liquor for the bar. I mean, the world is just a weird place right now.
It's a fucking free-for-all.
It's a free-for-all.
Can you click that light back off? Can you click that light back off for a second? Now click it back on. Look at that aura. I mean, look at that aura that just...
I was wondering where you're going.
I felt it was getting a little... The sun is beginning to go down. And I thought, wow, I'm fading into darkness here. I need to project myself.
It just glows.
Matthew.
Yes, sir.
Ryan Miller would like to know, how did you come up with the idea for this box?
Well, because I have noted in my, dare I say, tenure in this industry that a great deal of products that are meant to be very coveted and very special come presented in a coffin, right? As an individual cigar. And even our Namakubi series this past year and forthcoming, there will be a component of the release that'll be collector's dress boxes that'll have individually coffined cigars. And I said, well, if we're going to do a limited edition drop that's special and deserves a heightened level of presentation or something that makes it stand out, I said, well, why don't we just make a coffin for the 10 cigars? And we tinkered with it. Mechanically, right, this one is a little, maybe some of them are just a touch, a little loose. The first prototypes were a little tight. Maybe mine's just loose. Maybe I've just been stroking it so much
that
it's just become fatigued from my incessant fondling of it. But I thought that we should package them in this way. And we built out the first prototypes. And I was like, man, that's rock star. It's going to be killer. Because, you can do 100 different things differently and not hit the mark, right? Like different doesn't necessarily mean cool, So I wanted to make it something unique, and also I was looking to create something because we've made things throughout our time in the business that were definitely signature us. And then over time, people pay tribute to it here, pay tribute to it there. And then before you know it, you've created something unique that's now almost somewhat industry standard. So I wanted to kind of mark my territory with this little guy. And, I have no doubt that this won't be, the last time you'll see something like this, but this will definitely be what represents our more coveted limited edition products.
I might take this one home and sleep with me tonight.
You should. Take two. Get crazy.
I'm telling you, I'm not bullshitting. Whoever gets their boxes first, post online. If this doesn't feel like a sexy box, then you call me out, because this box just feels sexy.
It's sexy. And anyone that buys this, I believe, will have, a similar reaction. I mean, they talk about us putting warning labels on shit. I mean, mine, we might have to create some additional warning labels like, hey, man, you might catch feelings.
Sean, I could be both.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Sean
a good point.
Baudry, I could be both.
He's probably both, but no, it may need some warnings. If erection does not subside within 4 hours, seek medical attention.
Call Matt Booth.
Look at this glass.
Abe, that was a quadruple.
Look at it.
Good gracious, Abe.
But I'm feeling good right now. My tooth.
Yeah, you are.
Don't even know it's there. Don't even know it's there. Alex, I might have to Uber home.
I think you might have to.
I might have to Uber home.
Just pull another all-nighter.
Fuck it. Listen, I ain't lying. Ask Alex, right? So last year, I sat here for 37 hours to do the fucking timeline for the virtual broadcast. So now we have a 5-hour broadcast, but I still got to do a timeline. I had to open up the file and started working at it. I walked out to Alex's desk. I'm having flashbacks. I'm having flashbacks working on this virtual production timeline. But I'm telling everyone right now, this is going to be the most epic, yeah, Paul, I'm going to drink for you, epic TGS ever. I'm very pumped up about this TGS.
I am too.
We've lost our hair. We're losing our hair, but this will be the most epic TGS ever. I'm very excited about it.
And it's all under control. We got it.
Yeah, completely under control.
We got about 20 more minutes, 30 more minutes left of this broadcast. Should I order another double or should I get a single?
Order another one because I have a plan.
I feel like if you get a single, it'll actually come as
no singles. No, I want double. Listen, I got a plan. Abe is happy hammered right now. I'm going right off for a raise as soon as this broadcast is over.
Yeah.
Should I make Anna sit on my lap?
Yes.
I bet you I can make her sit on my lap.
His mood is so infectious right now. It's compelling me to fly to Florida. Like, I just know I wouldn't make it there in time. But if I was
I'm the best drunk ever. I'm historically the best drunk.
Well, listen. If I see it, if you leave there at 10, you catch a red eye, you get here at 6 a.m., there's a chance Abe may still be here.
Now, that's true, too. I'm not really functional at this point, but typically, yeah, I could work through the night many times. Alex will walk in the morning, like, you see me wearing the same clothes yesterday. He's like, did you go home? I'm like, nope. Nope. But I'm getting too old for that shit. How old are you, Matt?
Man. 44. Me too.
I'm telling you, man, I'm starting to feel it, man. I pull these all-nighters, man. It's like,
dude. You can't do it.
No, man. You can keep the all-nighter, bro. That shit's
you don't sleep anyway. You might as well be productive.
Yeah, I guess, but still, the problem is eventually I'll fall asleep, maybe 3, 4, 5. I mean, you'll be here, and then I'll just be up, and then be up all the next day.
But you know what's funny is, ask Alex. You think like after I work here through the night, right? I spent like all day, all night here, and you think when he comes in at 10 in the morning, like I'd be like run down, tired. Ask him. I'm high.
Just fully adrenalized.
Like adrenalized, man. I'll be like dancing, talking. I'll be in a good mood. But I hit the wall like around 5:30, 6 o'clock that second day. Then it's like, all right, I'm shit starts shutting down.
Night.
Alex Tavella, are you 44? No, he's not that old.
No, I'm 39.
I'm 39.
39.
Mm-hmm. He's getting there.
I'm gonna say the strength is medium. but full-bodied complex, if that makes any sense. It's not
Absolutely.
It's not a full-bodied, like, over-the-top cigar. It's not a light blend. It's medium, but, man, it's got a whole shitload of flavor, this thing.
Medium body.
I'm telling you right now, I'm going to light a second one up right after this. I may go back-to-back, which Alex will tell you, I seldom do.
Yeah.
Dude, this is a good day. And we're documenting it.
Yes.
Right here.
For perpetuity.
Yeah. Lives into perpetuity forever in the annals of your broadcasting history.
The annals of our broadcast.
Did I order another drink yet or no? I can't remember.
You did.
Okay.
You did. You did.
Abe, can we see the full body beauty of that box? Yes, it's right here. Full body beauty. My color version, my lighting shows it off better than Matt's.
It does, because mine's all
Yes.
ambianced out over here.
Very
Abe's is more true to coloration.
Yes.
Look
super
correct.
Super limited. Little big delicious. I'm very excited. I'm so happy. Listen, when you talk about something for 6 years, no, seriously, man, when you talk about something for 6 years, it's cool to finally see it happen. It really is.
Absolutely.
Yep. 100%, man. No, I'm stoked. I'm equally as excited. Super proud. Now these are going to be featured physically at the event, or there. I mean, if there are any left.
If there are any left, Matt, they're being bought up right now as we talk. So all our virtual or live ticket holders have access to the store that's gone live. And I think somebody asked, it says super duper limited.
Super duper limited.
Super limited. And I just want everybody to know, there she is.
I got a personal question.
You.
Oh, wait, Abe's going to.
Why not Anna?
Introduce Anna. Let's see how this goes.
Uh-oh.
I guess I can't have Anna sit on my lap.
They must be watching.
Look, come here. I got this guy.
Now the question is, can you get Junior? Can you
I
get
just saw
Junior?
a very nervous hand come into the frame and then retract.
My boy.
Pretty quick.
All right, so quick history question. If I remember right, wasn't the Big Delicious kickoff party the first outside of the grand opening, the first major party at Boynton?
Oh,
I believe that it was.
Absolutely. So we had everybody who came to the TGS dinner that year got a special 5-pack of Big Delicious, and that was in February. Then in April, and I think we opened the Boynton Beach headquarters, aka Mecca, was in March, and then April was the first event we had, which was the national release of Big Delicious, and that was a great event.
That was a great event.
We had a good time. My old man was here for that event. We had a good time.
Yeah. The best, man.
Sean,
yeah, good times, man.
Matt is not sitting on my lap. Anna, yes. Matt, no.
You know, I beg to differ.
It depends. I mean, we got some time. A couple more quadruples of Clyde Mays.
This could be my last one before the car ride home.
The Uber ride home.
The Uber ride home. I mean, car, not my car. But
yeah. Right.
Yes.
We have to send the property management an email so they don't tow my car. I've worked here through the night and had my car tagged for towing.
Dude, I've worked here to go leave at 3 a.m. when I'm doing stuff with Raj for the back end, and I go outside, and there's a sticker on my damn car.
They're very diligent about that.
Yes, they're diligent. I went and found the guy. Yelled at him.
Haters, man.
Brian Brantley wants to kiss the box. Why? Now I'm taking requests of what to do. You want me to kiss this box? This is the box you want me to kiss?
You know what, Brian? You get it, and you get it at your house, and we. Oh, look at that!
I kissed the box, Brian. LBD that way. D LBD. Okay, so let me just tell you something. That has nothing to do with being drunk. Sober, that's hard to do because the camera's reversed.
Yes.
But yes.
Yes.
LBD.
Boom. Indeed.
I should be drinking Max Gin, but it's Clyde Made sponsored the segment. So
yeah, no, man, you got to stick with Clyde.
They paid for it.
You got to stick with Clyde.
But smoking does carry Room 101 gin. It is a stellar gin, and I'm not a gin guy.
Thank you,
Matt. I don't know, so I'm talking out of school here, but I know you talked about having your people show up at the Great Smoke. Did that get finalized? Are you guys?
We're all going to be there, man.
So room
The Dragsters
101
are going to be
gin
there. I'm
will
going to be there.
at the Great Smoke.
Mhm.
God, we keep making this shit better and better.
Yep. Our fine botanical elixirs will be piped into your chief hole. for your
Ryan Miller,
tasting
I just answered
adventure.
your question, and that's all the questions you get for the night. You're done. You're cut off.
You get nothing. You
You're
get
done.
nothing.
That's your last question.
You're out.
Too many questions.
Canceled. This is tight. I really wish I
Where
was there.
can
man.
we find
Of course,
Room
you and I both be
101
over
gin?
it.
You can find Room 101 gin at Smoke Inn.
That 100%.
After that,
100%. Smoke Inn was our first. We had just opened the state of Florida, okay, with our new distribution partners, Consortium Wine and Spirits, and Smoke Inn was the first bar to stock. I would say proudly so. Hard gin. Number one. That's right. That's right, baby.
you know, we were the first Florida account for Tatwai too. I like being the first at shit.
You
It's
should
an
be.
achievement to me when I can anticipate the greatness of something and say, I'm getting on now.
Mm-hmm.
And then it becomes great. That is Room 101 gin. Greatness in the making.
Yo.
You like
Somebody
that,
got to
right,
give me a
Matt?
soundbite of that.
You heard it here
Greatness
first. I
in
got
the
you.
making.
Greatness in the making.
Alex
Quote,
is laughing his
big
ass
delicious.
off right now.
I'm just glad that this is all on the record for perpetuity.
Dude,
Mhm.
I never have anything to be ashamed for being drunk, other than maybe when I slapped Steve Hernandez pretty bad.
But what was
Steve?
it, like joking slap? And you
Yes,
had
it was a
drunk- you were
joking
drunk
slap.
and
Listen,
followed?
here's the thing. Here's
Look
the
at this
thing.
hand.
Here's
It's not
the
a
thing.
joke.
Here's
That's the
the thing.
problem.
I mean, you could just
Because
like wave it by someone. And
he doesn't understand joking slaps because he'll do that to me and on my back sometimes, and I want to turn around and fight him because I don't think he understands like the mass of his hand. Yeah,
Listen.
good. All right.
Listen, yours is really a love tap. So at the Great Smoke, I forgot what year it was. God, 16 years. I can't remember them all. But it was the one where the body painting happened. And Lady M got body painted, and a bunch of other people got naked and body painted. It was a great smoke. So I kept fucking with Steve Hernandez, right?
Mhm.
So I'd say, "Hey, what's that?" And he'd look up, and then I would just slap him as hard as I could across the face. Whoa! I was leaving like fingerprints. Hold on, Hey, I was leaving like fingerprints like this. So I did this to him twice, and then my wife pulls me aside, like, "Dude, what the fuck are you doing? You're slapping the fuck out of this guy. You gotta stop." I was so wasted, and it wasn't like a
Nice.
violent slap. It was like a love slap. You know, I'm trying to have a
Yes.
good time. So I felt so bad that I had this a sterling silver skull necklace. It was probably, $300, $400. I can't remember at the time. But like I was so drunk, I apologized to him after my wife said, "You can't do that, man." I gave it to him, and he ended up bringing it back like a week later because I was so fucked up that event. But yeah,
But he knew.
Oh,
He knew you were good.
He knew. But it's one of those things that make us friends because I'm very close with both the Hernandez brothers. And they're both great guys. And God rest Paulie. God rest his soul. When Paulie died, that was huge. And I'm blessed. I'm blessed that I'm friends with literally friends. We have a lot of business relationships, but be friends with guys like even Matt and all these guys in the industry. We're close. That's what makes this industry a beautiful industry, man. It's just, it's not just business, man. We are really close friends. So it's cool shit.
Well, and I could only echo that, Delicious, because, I've always said that, I operate in several different industries simultaneously, but this is the one that's always felt like home to me. And it's for that reason. It genuinely is for that reason. I've made some of the best friendships in my life being active in this business. Even all the other shit I've been through.
I'm going to say this right now, right? Because I've been doing this 25 years. So I've gone from a 900 square foot, one single store to a conglomerate with an e-commerce and worldwide reach. And I've seen manufacturers. I'm going to tell you something, buddy. You are one of the guys I truly love in this industry. You're trying to find your path, whether it was with Davidoff or whether it's on your own or La Polina. And I'm telling you, man, I really, really hope that consumers understand the effort that you really put in to your brand, your whole brand. I mean, we're look, I don't know what people think of us as a company. We're blue collar working fucking people, man. We work every day, full days. I think Alex will tell you, I put in probably 80 plus hours last week, right? And you're the same thing, man. You work your shit, and I love what you do, and that's why I will always support you, bro. I'm always going to try to
and likewise.
Yeah, and it's the relationship we have, whether it's your gin and your cigars. You really work it. You bust your hump. You do your best. Sometimes we win. Sometimes we lose. That's the way it goes. But we don't stop the grind.
True.
The grind
that
don't
is
stop.
Correct. Never.
The grind don't stop.
The grind don't stop.
Ray Roscoe's new rule. Abe has to. Alex, you're not posting these hilarious comments we're getting from people. Ray Roscoe's. Abe's had.
Alex, these comments are delightful.
I've told you I'm a historically great drunk.
No, I don't even see this comment. Where do you see this?
I don't know. It's a 7:50. What time is it? 7:54. I'm a little behind. I got so much shit going on right here. Yes, John, I am a very happy drunk.
Yes.
Because I'm happy in general. Yeah.
It amplifies what is within.
I try to be. I don't have the glowing locks that Matt Booth has. Matt, you got some stellar hair. I mean, seriously, man. That's like
ravishing
movie quality hair, bro. Movie quality.
Thank you. Thank you for
really
noticing.
Gorgeous.
Thank you for.
And what's odd is, because look, with a guy with 4 kids and 3 girls, right? Your son has the opposite hairstyle.
Yeah.
That boy's got fro going on.
Yep. He gets it from his mama.
I know. Mama won in that. Mama won in the hair department.
She did. I mean, obviously, she's a hair champion of all time in the universe, space-time continuum of the Booth family. With my son being obviously right next to her, and then I'm down the ladder from them.
Well,
I mean, I'm holding my own. I'm not gonna, I'm not talking shit. I'm trying to keep up the best I can.
So, look, I mean, here's one of the things too. I mean, I just had my 50th birthday party, which you were invited to.
Yes.
And there's certain things that really stand out to me in the industry, and that's family people. Because I'm a family dude. That's just the reality of the situation. Nick Perdomo, you could say, I don't care what you say about him or his company or his business. That dude is a family guy. And Matt is a family dude. We've had multiple dinners together, our family, my family and his family. That's a family dude. When someone's a family dude, that tells me all I need to know about somebody. Because it ain't that easy. That's why men leave. That's why guys disappear in the night and never show up. It's not easy being a properly family dude. And I give props to my buddy Alex, because Alex has had extenuating circumstances, and this dude is a single father. He's in a relationship. You're not a single father, but you were for a period. I mean,
absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, this guy makes time for his boys. And that's something that I'm always deeply respectful of. Because if you are, in my little world, in my opinion, if you are a family dude, that says mountains about who you are as a person. And
I think it speaks volumes, man.
You, my friend, Matthew, are a family dude.
I am. Who knew?
Who knew? Is the factory closed? Are we done?
What happened?
I'm asking you.
I think it's talking about your balls.
Is the factory closed? Are we done? Is it? Are we going?
Oh no! Actually, by the way, Delicious. Although slightly delayed, the factory is about to reopen.
I love that.
It has been decided. You heard it here first. The factory's open for business. Daddy's coming home.
I love that.
I'm gonna take that shit to Pound Town.
I'm closing down the factory.
I mean, respectfully.
Everybody says.
Alex is closing. Alex is closing.
I've said it before. I'm closing down the factory.
Hey, listen, you got your 2 boys. You're good.
That's it. I'm good.
You're good.
I'm done.
No, Matthew, good for you, man.
Yeah, man. Factory's open.
Open up that shit. Give that boy
factory,
a brother or
the
sister.
Conversation has been had many times. And I was like, we just need to stop talking about this and be about this, and
That's it, bro.
we're just going to regret not doing
Get her done, bro. Get her done.
it. I am the man for this task.
If you need some tips, let me know, bro.
Okay, I might call you. I might text you.
Let me know. I got it down pat pretty good. My wife was pregnant 6 years straight, bro. I got it down.
Nice. Yeah, man. So then there'll be the little big delicious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Trifecta.
The super little delicious.
Mm-hmm.
So Matt,
Micro.
you're going to be at the Great Smoke.
That is correct.
So
I wouldn't miss it.
When was the last time you were there? It wasn't when you pissed in the dunk tank, was it?
I believe I never did that, sir.
I'm pretty sure you did, Matt.
Okay. So, truth time. Since this man has tabled this conversation, I have a text message somewhere from someone just to make this clear. You did not piss in the dunk tank, and I said, okay. I didn't, but I did.
He totally did. He pissed in the dunk tank, and I believe it was while Lady M was sitting on his lap.
I peed all over Lady M.
Oh.
Sorry, Lady M. I mean, there's water in there too. It's not just like
It's a mix.
Yeah, but it definitely, there was close contact because we were sitting in the dunk tank, right? And she was sitting on my lap, so the I'm sure she was aware of what was occurring,
Just
so
a stroke of warmth, just flowing freely.
A revitalization occurring in the water. That was not the last time I was there, but that was, I mean, Matt Booth V.1, when I was fully off the chain, I think that was probably one of my more profound performances. And, I have since calmed down a bit in my life.
Have you ever been to the Great Smokes? Has been at the South Florida Fairgrounds?
Yeah.
You have? Yeah. I can't remember.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I remember one brunch when everybody had our kids that were young still. You had Asher. Everybody.
Well, I brought my boy there in a stroller one year.
And that was a thing. You had a thing.
Oh, I had him in the car. Yeah.
You had the thing.
Yeah. And that was my favorite. But I mean, I was there last year it didn't happen. I was there the year before.
So, all right, cool. So you've seen it in full blown South Florida Fairgrounds.
Oh, I've seen some.
Yeah,
things,
but this is
my
different.
Friend.
I don't know. This is a different level. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, man, bro, there's gonna be.
We got volcanoes and shit. I don't even know.
You know why, bro? Because it's Stephanie. Stephani's fucking really good at that shit. She's down with a pain in my ass. We have this event planner that we have hired part-time. She's a pain in my ass. I know she's not watching, so I can say this. Like, literally pain in my ass. I feel like I'm tag teamed with my wife now. Her and my wife are against me, like, at all times. But the bitch can plan an event. Like, she got the volcanoes. We got volcanoes going on. We got steel drummer guys or drum guys. We got fire dancers. We got hula girls. This is going to be like an over-the-top production. So if you're attending virtually or attending live, I'm telling you, this is going to be the best Great Smoke ever. Abe DeBebna guarantee.
Boom. Ka-chunk.
I literally told one of our regulars, you saw me out there. I was talking with the flower bomb out there. I literally told her because she's never been to a Great Smoke. I said, how could you be one of my regulars and never have gone to a Great Smoke? I said, let me tell you something. Go buy a ticket tonight. And I'm telling you, if you come to me afterwards and say you didn't like the event, I will give you your money back. You can keep the shit.
She's fairly new.
Mm-hmm.
She's fairly new. Considering last year it didn't happen live, it makes sense.
I'll give you that. But she's going to come. I'm going to tell you. She's going to come. I just told her. I said, I will refund your money if you come after the event and tell me, I didn't really like the event. It's going to be over the top, stupid, crazy this year.
Fully guaranteed.
Well, when you miss a year like the digital experience last year, like you come back and you say, fuck, I'm going to fuck this up. It's got to be like over the top, stupid, crazy. So our threshold is stupid, crazy. That's our threshold. That's our goal point. Shit's got to be stupid, crazy for the event.
Nice.
That's our threshold.
I'm in. I'm into stupid, crazy.
It's going to be
one of my
crazy.
fortes. Yeah. So I don't mean to cut this, but I got to do it, man. I got to go have dinner with people and talk about the business and all this nonsense.
You act like you're working or something. What the fuck, bro?
It's crazy, right? But I definitely appreciate the
Who are you having dinner with tonight?
Keith Rumbo.
Rumbo?
Keith Rumbo.
That's who you're having dinner with?
Yeah.
You dropping us for Keith Rumbo?
I'm not dropping you, man. I'm politely excusing myself.
With all
And I
due
have
respect,
other little
Hold on.
appointments I missed.
I don't want to get out there. With all due respect, Keith Rumbo and Tiffany Rumbo own the Humidor in Texas. Their
Club
father
Humidor.
was the general who passed
Mhm.
away. God rest
The
his
colonel.
soul. Historic shops in Texas. So, all due respect to them. I'm just busting balls.
They're dear friends and believers and supporters in the booth, just as you are, my dear friend.
Do me a favor. Give
Mhm.
my regards to both Tiffany and Keith.
I will.
All right. Tell them Honest Abe said hello.
I will.
All right, everyone. This has been it. TGS release number 4 by Matt Booth, Room 101 Cigars. Little, big, delicious. We can't wait for you guys. I'm telling you, I'm smoking this one. I'm going to light another one before my Uber ride home. Sexy.
Oh my God, look at that.
All right.
Oh,
Thank you for joining us. We have one more event coming up, and the press release and information will probably go out later this week. But it is our special. There's a little twist to this. I think when people hear about it, it's going to be a very special release. It's with Henderson Ventura.
oh shit.
His cigar number 3, Consensus.
That's my boy.
Right? Up and
Nice.
comer. We bought in his line. We love this kid. We think he's going to be solid. And for the first time ever, we brought him in early as a newcomer to a TGS release. Information
Very
and press
cool,
release
man.
on his cigar will be out later this week. And Alex, I can't look it up, but when's the Henderson release date for his cigar?
February 9th.
February 9th. It's a Wednesday night, if I did all my shit correctly. It's a Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will have Henderson on here, and we will talk about this very special release coming up next. Matthew, I know you're at TPE. I know you got a lot going on, man, brother. Thank you so much for joining us. I love
Dude,
you.
it's
I cannot wait to see you in 4 weeks.
Likewise, I will see you very soon. It's my pleasure, my honor. Hey, and by the way, thank you for the opportunity to make this for you. It was nothing but a pleasure, man. And I'm going to smoke one tonight in our son's honor.
We made it for us.
That's correct.
It's for us. And once again, thank you to our sponsor, Clyde Mays. Clyde Mays Whiskey. This whole broadcast brought to you by Clyde Mays Whiskey, Alabama. Check him out. The GOAT. Sign us out. Peace to everybody. We'll see you in a few weeks.